Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Ryze game. Ryze is played by Hyter, of Hyter, or whatever. Anyway, we are going to go mid lane with Ryze. This is a ranked solo queue. And hopefully we will see some good plays here. Because Ryze is an awesome champion. And obviously Ryze is a very good mid champion. And, well, we can immediately see that we're going to win because we start off with boots and potions. So, yeah, Corki also starting off with boots and potions. And, yeah, Maokai and Leona can do whatever the hell they want because, well, the jungler and the support, they don't really have to go for boots and potions because they aren't in the fights. And Irelia, come on, start off with boots and potions. Irelia, cloth armor and potions, that's a good choice as well. Still find it kind of funny that the number of potions is not in here. So I have to go all the way to her. Hang on. Yeah, there you can see it. 5 health potions. And yeah, that is of course kind of annoying because you want to have everything in one place. So boots and potions on Twisted Fate as well. So yeah guys, I don't say that just for the fun of it. It is a little bit for the fun of it, but no, it's mainly to show you how important it is, and I'm really super glad that more and more people start to realize how important sustain is in the early game. And sustain, the ability to stay in lane, is just, well, all that you need for most of the APs and ADs. Top lane, yeah, you can pretty much get away with other builds. It all depends of course on yeah, who you're playing against, what champion you're playing, things like that. Most of the time it's still best to go with boots and potions or cloth armor and potions. But yeah, you can get away with other builds. You can virtually never get away with Dorn's item, by the way, unless you're playing Nidalee. But as I said, that depends on well, on your playstyle as well as on who you're playing against and which champion you are playing yourself. So unfortunately no spectator mode once again, and it bums me out that people turn it on but then it doesn't get well, it doesn't display. I don't know if this Ryze turned it on, by the way. The Janna in the previous game definitely did turn it on. And yeah, it just if you still don't know how to do it, go to your LoL replay software, and if you don't have LoL replay software, we'll discuss that in a minute. But anyway, go to the top right. There's a little gear icon. It says options, and in the options screen there is record all matches in spec mode. That's what it says, and that's the spectator mode, and you definitely want to turn that on because it gives you so much more information, and it gives me so much more information, which is why I want it. Now I would be able to see all of the enemies' movements as well as keep track of other lanes, for example, see the health bars over here, because now I can only see what's directly on Ryze's screen. So he is apparently watching this part. Well, I can see a little bit beyond the screen, but yeah, as you can see, I can see all the health bars here, no problem. I can see whatever is happening, but for the rest, the minions and such, I have to go over here. And with the spectator mode I can see everything. So, then addressing the problem that some people still don't have LoL replay installed. If you want to know everything you need to know about recording replays as well as sending them to me, so if you already recorded a replay, same deal. Go to my channel page, which is youtube.com/casualprogamer, and under featured videos it should start up immediately after you type that in. At least for me it does on all browsers that I have. And I have Internet Explorer, Firefox and Chrome. So yeah, it should start up immediately. There's a video on how to send replays. It also includes how to get the LoL replay. It's a little bit outdated. It doesn't have spectator mode enabled yet, but yeah, I already told you you should enable that. But yeah, anyway, I hope people will start doing that more and more and more. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of control I have over that. Yeah, as I said before, once it starts, well, not in this game, but in previous games, once it's bug free, so it records on every replay, I'm only going to accept games with spectator mode on, because it provides me with so much more. And yeah, okay, pentakills would be the only exception. If you have a pentakill in your game, it doesn't matter whether it's yours. Well, it does matter whether it's yours. If it's yours and you have spectator, you don't have spectator mode on, then it's still okay. But if it's someone else's, so for example, if I was playing Ryze here and this guy would get, or the Maokai would get a pentakill, then there's still a good chance of me not seeing it, because, well, as you can see, no health bars, so it's not really spectacular that way. And yeah, anyway, please just turn it on. It's virtually, it costs you nothing, virtually nothing. It costs you like 2 megabytes of internet traffic, I guess, upload and download. Well, actually download. So it's a little bit more communication, not during the game, but after the game. I guess during the game as well. Yeah, I don't know how they did it. It's probably during the game though. But it's as I said, it costs you a little bit more, and that little bit more is about 2 megabytes of download. And since most of you download like gigabytes anyway, the 2 megabytes is not going to make a difference. So yeah, anyway, Ryze out of the lane, so I'm going to watch here a little bit. And this is, by the way, 1800 ELO, which is pretty high for my channel. And yeah, therefore I'm really glad that I do receive some higher ELO games as well. I don't mind the lower ELO. Don't get me wrong, I like the lower ELO. It's a lot of fun to watch most of the time. It's just every now and then it gets annoying because people make stupid mistakes. But then again, we just saw yesterday. Yesterday I did a couple of high ELO games, and I had to cast like 6 games to get a good one from Hotshot, and that one was actually I had to just handpick it because I wanted him to win or at least play well, and I didn't watch the whole match beforehand. I just watched whether he won or not, and because every time he plays bad he loses, and this game he played bad and he won. But yeah, I had to go back 14 games in his game history to get this to get the one win, and the others were all loss. So that's pretty amazing in my opinion for one of the best players in the world, and he is trying to learn his jungling. But still, even with the jungler, if you're doing well, you should be able to carry the game. But it's not that he lost, it's that he lost by making a bunch of mistakes, overextending all the time, just going in when his team wasn't near him. So it's like Maokai now running in up here and engaging over here, and then blaming Ryze for not being there, with Ryze being all the way over here and having no chance to go there. So Ryze should in fact go all the way over here to just grab this, but he's going to just rely on his ability to cast spells over the wall, and he is going to grab it. It is way better to just stand in front of the golem, because that way yeah, that way you don't have the chance of well, the golem resetting, because once it's once it starts attacking you, it keeps attacking you until either you die or the golem dies. And I hope for your sake that the golem will die first, or until you run out of range, of course. So anyway, we are currently 5-0 for the team. We have 1 kill on Ryze, but I guess the rest of the team is doing pretty well as well. And there you go. Getting another kill. Ryze is coming in and is going to grab this kill. I have to say, well, it has to. I mean, come on. There we go. And can they grab... Yeah, they should be able to grab this kill as well. And bye 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 bye. So Twisted Fate getting the hell out of there because, well, he's dead. And, oh yeah, it's definitely not here. Yeah, on the new games you get to see where he died. There's like the skull and bones that used to be in the jungle are now where champions died. And that's a pretty ridiculous thing to do as a game, but because it crowds the minimap with useless information. And I first of all thought they were wards or something like that. Well, actually I thought they were traps, like niddly traps, because wards will actually provide vision, and obviously a dead champion will not provide vision. So I was like, what the hell is this? And yeah, they took the skull and bones that used to be in the jungle, which they now replaced with these... I still don't know what they are. The fox that says "Yay!" That's the one. So that's what it is now, in my opinion. It's not skull and bones anymore, at least. And yeah, it's yeah, they took those icons and now placed them wherever an enemy dies or an ally dies. But they're in... Yeah, it provides you nothing. I just don't get it. Anyway, going back to the game. Yeah, Ryze was out of the lane, so there's not a whole lot for me to comment on. So I'm just going into random subjects. And this one annoyed me very much. It's not going to be very long before I stop playing entirely. I already play very sporadically. I haven't played regularly in League of Legends, that is, in... I think about 3 weeks now. So every now and then I will do a game, but it is definitely that more of the games I won't play than the games that I do play. The days that I do play. Because I just get annoyed by how much they screw up the game every patch. Where did that arrow go? That went nowhere. Yeah, troll arrow. So nothing is going to happen in that bottom lane. Top lane is pretty pushed. Yeah, Maokai is all the way up in the bottom, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, a lot of damage going off on Nocturne there. Nicely done. That's exactly what we would like to see. Because obviously, if Nocturne comes in for a gank from the wrong path and you can punish him for that, you definitely should. And wow, getting all of the minions with the skills, which is exactly what you want to do with well, when you have this 108 additional mana now. The Tear of the Goddess, of course, needs 250 spells to charge up, and wow, nice amount of damage done once again. And he is going to get, yeah, he is going to get blinded here. Well, not blinded, stunned, but it's not going to matter. They're going to steal the blue buff, and Ryze should pick up this blue buff using a health potion to just stay alive, and he is going to grab it. Nicely done. We are a jungler's team. What's a jungler's team? I have no clue. Why would... I mean, Udyr is... No. I was thinking that there might be 5 junglers, but Udyr is the only one that can actually jungle from the other 4. And it's not like Ashe, Soraka needs the jungler to be effective. I mean, Ashe, Soraka can be effective whenever they want, because they have the Ashe arrow to engage. They have the silence from Soraka to make sure that people don't flash out immediately after the arrow. I don't get it, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And top lane is doing pretty well. Well, on the enemy's team, I mean. I don't know who's ahead. 73 versus 92. So actually, well, the Udyr is ahead. He is 0 kills to 1, however. The amount of deaths really don't matter at all. Because it's all about who's fed and who's not fed, and the fact that he's 0 and 2 doesn't change anything about the fact that he has a lot more minions than Irelia. It doesn't make him any weaker because he died a couple of times. How the hell did you miss that arrow? Someone is standing right in front of you and you miss the arrow. So once again the Maokai dies, and once again Nocturne gets out of it. So yeah, we're all good still. Yeah, the Ryze is trying to chase here, but that may not be the best of choices. Because, well, the stun might come out. Well, the arrow from Ashe is not up, we know that. Oh, he's just going to zone out the enemies, man. No! Oh, someone is already taking the tower shots? No. Wow. He actually got that with a rocket? That is pretty impressive. I didn't think he would do that much damage, but apparently I was wrong. Yeah, he already has the Infinity Edge, so that's a pretty big chunk of damage right there. And yeah, he has 7 kills, so he's way ahead of the Ashe. The Ashe is at 0-3. 79 minions versus 137. So yeah, double the minions, almost double the minions, and 7 more kills. 1 more assist, that will make him pretty fed. That also means that his rockets are going to do an extraordinary amount of damage for this time in the game. I mean, obviously if you look at this game 20 minutes onwards, that's going to be a whole big difference. But anyway, yeah, the enemy team just being very annoying, destroying their own morale there, blaming Ashe for what's happening, but it's not really Ashe's fault. If Ashe is really doing that badly in the laning phase, you should gank. You should make sure that the jungler is there to just yeah, to just make sure that she actually can come back. Yeah, and indeed the team lost 14 kills, so it's not like she's the only one that that's playing badly. So yeah, there is a ward, an enemy ward in that bush, because otherwise there's no way they could have silenced the Maokai. Lots of damage going off, and yeah, it seems that the enemy team doesn't realize, wow, another Ashe arrow going nowhere. And it seems the only thing they can do is die here. There is nothing more to do. Oh, is she going to die? Yes, she is. Wow, that was so bad. This Maokai taking a lot of damage too, but at least he's getting out alive. And no! Oh, it's High there. Now I get the summoner name. No, Maokai! That was so fail. And he's going to get a double kill, yep. Oh, come on, Corki, at least pick up the kill here. There we go. Yeah, it's 20-5 now. They gave away 3 kills there, and yeah, that's still okay. I'm just glad that Ryze didn't die. I hate the black and white. I don't get why it needs to be black and white. I mean, you kinda notice you're dead anyway, even if you just post "you're dead" over the screen, like every other game. You would still be able to enjoy the game at least, especially if you're well, if you're spectating like I am currently. Then yeah, it would be a much nicer game to spectate, because, well, that's why the spectator mode is also very nice. Because with spectator mode it doesn't go black and white. So anyhow, let's see what we can actually do here. Oh, we're going for the blue buff. I'm not interested in watching that. So yeah, the team is completely fed here. Everyone has a lot of kills, especially the Corki and the Ryze have been really fed because of the minions plus the kills. And of course Aurelia has a nice amount of minions as well. And yeah, we're going to pause here for a moment, because all of a sudden it refuses to do stuff. I don't get that. I really don't understand why. We're going to try it once again. Nope, it's not good. Huh. So yeah, there we go. We are back. And hopefully it will actually stay alive this time. So Ryze, because he was doing blue buff, is not in this fight, but it's already a surrender. So yeah, this is a really easy win in ranked. Didn't really have to do a whole lot. He got a couple of very nice kills, and yeah, just that the whole team was better than the enemy team. So not super spectacular, but here you see, this was a high ELO or higher ELO game. 1800 ELO is pretty high, and still you see this, people just completely screwing up and every lane losing because, well, they just lose and they just completely mess up. And yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.